Us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Doris, in this one, we've got two very good shooting teams that love to focus on that three ball.
Well, there are certain organizations that lean heavily into this age of analytics. Both of these teams like to value the shots you most want. That's at the rim and now the three-point perimeter opportunity. So let it fly, guys.
Now, Bain. After the missed three from Derek White. Bain looking around. Here's Williamson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
Now here's James. Pass to Bain. Now here's Williamson. Markkanen, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. The 7th pick in 2017, Lauri Markkanen. Almost a throw-in in that Donovan Mitchell trade.
That's incredible to think of now in the context of this guy becoming an all-star in his own right, Kevin. I mean, Markkanen is a 7-footer who's got efficient offensive numbers, like 50, 40, 90 type numbers. He is an uncommon talent.
Here's James. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And the defense allowing James to stay active around the basket. Just terrific at following up misses thanks to that vertical.
Now here's Ball. His last outing we saw him pour in 22. Down low. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Ball against James. And Ball with the block.
Well, you love the 6'7" length that LaMelo Ball brings as a defender. Just gets a hand on that and sends it back.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by from deep LeBron. And again, LeBron missing.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Jokic kicks to Johnson. Pass to Gordon for the three. Traps in the tray.
I'll tell you, if you're not guarding Aaron Gordon tight and getting into his space, he is going to burn you in catch-and-shoot situations.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some data for White. Last year, getting it done. Averaged 15 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
And here's Gordon after the three-pointer from Desmond Bain. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Excellent D there from Allen.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
James finds Williamson. Pass to Bain. Takes the three. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Ballers. They trail by 1.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I'll tell you, overtime games usually are special, and this one qualified for that. But both teams absolutely gassed at the end.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Bain.
Smooth like butter. Jokic can make you pay from anywhere.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. Now, I asked him if he has any plan for dealing with the multi-time MVP, Nikola Jokic. He said it's all about balance. If you defend Jokic too aggressively, he'll just kick it out to other guys too softly, and he'll kill you inside. So balance is the key. Sounds like a tough balancing act to pull off, guys.
Thank you, David. Now James. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Beal against LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Beal, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. LeBron's got his second bucket tonight.
There aren't a lot of ways to slow up LeBron James in the pick and roll. Even if you defend it perfectly, he can find a way to score.
Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now here's LeBron. Williamson. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
As you expect, Zion getting forceful and dominant inside.
Outside Gordon. Here's Beal. And Irving pulls it down. 46 seconds left in the first. Williamson outside. To the inside. Hook shot on the way. LeBron with the bucket. LeBron's got 6.
A nice form on that hook shot there.
Ball against Irving. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got his 3rd bucket of the night. 20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Irving looking for an opening. Inside. Here's LeBron. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. 8 points for LeBron.
It might be the most difficult shot in basketball, the hook shot.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Dylan Brooks out there with Thomas. Then there's Jalen Green. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Irving at the 1. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
And for the Ballers, Thompson is out there with Johnson. Then it's Turn. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Beal in at the 2. Now here's Irving. 11-point game his last outing. And Williamson throws it down.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Johnson with a screen on Irving. Lobbed up there for Johnson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Outside Irving. Pass to Thomas. Brooks outside. Williamson kicks to Green. From deep, Brooks. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Ballers. 4-point game.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Both these teams are beneficiaries of tremendous coaching. Both have high hopes for the season. I expect to see a chess match tonight.
Now Williamson. Following the 3-point attempt by Miles Turner. Thompson against Thomas. The tray. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Ballers with some changes. Derek White's checked in for Thompson. And it's ball in for Andrew Nembhard. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Ball from long range. Buries it from 3-point range.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
Now here's Irving. To the middle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a three-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month.
I mean, it's about the pace they played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
Yeah, Bradley Beal's versatility at the offensive end, it's just so valuable. He can shoot it, he can drive it, make plays for others, and he's smart.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 5. Markkanen sets the pick for James. The three-pointer, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Beal, that misses, had a chance to tie it there.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
The finish, Jokic polishing off the break.
And you got to be aware of where Jokic is on the break. Analyzes transition situations and takes advantage of it.
And stolen by White. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. The Ballers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Pass to White. Three-pointer. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Markkanen passes to James. And a wide-open look for Bane. Connects from three-point range. Bane's got 6.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Good on the three-point shot. Bulls got the lead up to 2 now for the Ballers.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And here comes the break. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And the Ballers with some changes. Gordon comes in for Bradley Beal. And Jalen Johnson subbed in for Amen Thompson. Williamson finds Markkanen. Johnson with the block. Pass the ball. Here's Johnson. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Ballers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Nice game, great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Jared Allen is out there with Williamson. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's James in at the point. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with.
And let's check out the stats for Johnson. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 16 points per last year, 8 rebounds and 3 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Pass to White. Here's Ball. Covered by LeBron.
Well, you know how problematic LaMelo is for defenders. Always so willing to draw some contact.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Williamson, the pass to LeBron. 5 to shoot. Launches it. And it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for the Ballers. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Bain against Ball. Allen a screen on Ball. Offensive rebound. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jokic.
Well, this is exactly the kind of position you want Jared Allen shooting from, right? He gets excellent position, makes defenders nervous this close. Good job drawing that foul.
Ball against James. Ball kicks to White. Johnson sends the screen for White. Here's the 3. Tries again. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. 4th, Jokic.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here's LeBron. And a miss there off the inbound.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Williamson looking it over. Over Gordon. And it's Williamson missing.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Scooped up. White wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And it's an 11-point Baller lead. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
Johnson with a screen on LeBron. Pass to Jokic. Over Allen. And it's Jokic missing. Gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
Just so physical inside. Even with contact, Jokic able to fight through it.
Allen passes to Markkanen. The offensive rebound. A kick out to Bain. Allen with the screen for Bain. The three-pointer off the mark. Gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. They get it back. Here's Jokic, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Probably as great a feel for the game as anyone. Jokic knows how to get the upper hand against the defender.
Irving's checked in for Bane.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Ball from long range. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Markkanen. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, given Markkanen is 7 feet tall, feeding him on the interior is probably a good decision. That's a nice touch by the big man.
Drains the three-pointer.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Ball. Beal against James. 6 on the shot clock. On its way from Irving for 2. A rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo, shot after shot going down.
James finds Markkanen. Looking to end his cold spell, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Great focus from LeBron. Gets it and still gets it to go.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Johnson against James. Here's Johnson. Fires the 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Ballers lead by 6. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Taking a look at the Ballers, we've got Amen Thompson. Derek White is out there with Ball, and there's Bradley Beal, and it's Turner in at the 5 down low. And it's good for 2.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Outside Irving. Doesn't go that time. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Ballers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass the ball. And he drives in, and he banks in the layup. And now it's a 10-point Baller lead.
I tell you, the intuition, the IQ of LaMelo Ball, the guy just knows what to do and when. Nice drive.
Markkanen a screen on Ball. No good from Irving. The Ballers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Beal kicks to Turner. Pass to Thompson. It's Beal on the wing, covered by Irving. The shot from 20 feet away. That's his 6th miss and 12 field goal attempts. shooting at 46%, making some buckets. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
You know, Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
Beal taking his time here. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. White against Green. Shoots over White. And it's Green missing.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
There's Ball with the three. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Ballers with some changes. Jokic has checked in for Turner. Gordon comes in for Beal. And Jalen Johnson subbed in for Amen Thompson. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. I asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Pass to Jokic. Over Allen. Jokic using his size.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Bane passes to LeBron. Here's Allen. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And putting that reach to work, Jokic just erasing that shot attempt.
And White kicks to Jokic. Johnson against James for 3. Gordon. And James pulls it down. Gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You know, LeBron James has been fouled so many times in his career, it doesn't even faze him anymore. There is no stopping this guy.
The Ballers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jared Allen.
And being such a good passer out of that 5 spot makes Jokic a triple-double machine.
And Jokic drops them both. 1:58 left to play in the final quarter. James against Ball. LeBron galloping to the rack. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Outstanding take to the rack by LeBron, always looking to get to the charity stripe.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Ballers.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
James dishes to Williamson. White against Bane. Back to LeBron. Shoots over Ball. That's good, and the Baller lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from James.
Vintage LeBron James. He's cooking, and this guy may be the best to have ever done it.
Bounce pass Gordon. White finds Johnson. White setting the pick for Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Jokic. Out to White. Pass to Gordon. Launches a 3. It's good from long range.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Ballers.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year. And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for LaMelo Ball.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Both good from the line that time. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Ball. So the Ballers win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.